Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to our channel Info Island. So guys, the current affairs video for 20th May 2023 is right here with us and it is live on the channel. So please go check it out and check out all the top 10 questions as well as the top 10 things that were in the highlight and made a mark recently. So yes, quickly go and check it out. Okay, so let's quickly get into the video and look out for the highlights. Number one, Ministry of Ayush and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare collaborate for integrative health policy. The Ministry of Ayush and the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare have jointly announced their commitment to prioritize integrative health for the well-being of the public. This announcement was made at the National Ayush Mission Conclave, a two-day event inaugurated by Sri Sarbanananda Sonowal, the Union Cabinet Minister of Ayush and Ports, Shipping and Waterways. The conclave was attended by esteemed guests including Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, the Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare. Okay, so the next thing that was in the recent highlight was Wing India 2024. Government focuses on expanding capacity for fast-growing aviation market. The Government of India is placing special emphasis on creating capacity for the country's rapidly growing aviation market, according to the Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia. In an address during the curtain raiser event for Wing India 2024 in New Delhi, Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia highlighted the government's efforts to simplify processes and procedures while eliminating bottlenecks in the aviation industry. With the goal of surpassing 200 airports, heliports, and waterdromes within the next 3 to 4 years, India aims to bolster its domestic and international connectivity. Next, we have FIFA World Cup news. So, the FIFA World Cup 2026 official brand unveiled. The FIFA World Cup trophy, which is widely regarded as the most prestigious and recognized sporting symbol worldwide, has been revealed as a prominent feature of the official brand for the FIFA World Cup 2026. In a groundbreaking move, the brand incorporates an image of the actual trophy along with the specific year of the tournament, resulting in an innovative design concept that forms the foundation of the FIFA World Cup emblem for the 2026 edition and future events. This combination of the trophy and the hosting year allows for customization to showcase the distinctiveness of each host country while establishing a consistent and recognizable brand structure for the years are coming ahead. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the important takeaways for all the competitive exams related to the news of FIFA World Cup that we recently shared. So the questions can arise in the form of different ways, like when was FIFA founded, where are the headquarters, who's the members, who's the president, and etc. etc. So some of the key points we have we have like brought it down for you guys. So the very first thing is FIFA founded. Like when was FIFA founded? So it was founded in 21st May 1904. Next, we have headquarters. Where are the headquarters of FIFA? It's in Zurich, Switzerland. Next, who is the president of FIFA World Cup? It's Gianni Infantino. It's like Gianni Infantino. Okay, so the next thing is South Asian Youth TT Championship 2023, wherein India bags 16 gold medals in this championship. The South Asian Youth Table Tennis Championship 2023, a three-day international event, came to a close on May 17 in Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh. Over 100 athletes from 6 countries, including Bhutan, Bangladesh, India, Maldives, Sri Lanka, and Nepal, they participated in the championship. Lieutenant General K.T. Parnayak, who is retired right now, the governor of Arunachal Pradesh, graced the closing ceremony as the chief guest at the Dorji Khandu Indoor Stadium in Itanagar. On the very final day of the championship, the host nation India achieved a remarkable feat by winning all the available gold medals at the tournament. Next in line, we have a news from World AIDS Vaccine Day or HIV Vaccine Awareness Day 2023. So the World AIDS Vaccine Day was celebrated on 18th of May, which is recognized as World AIDS Vaccine Day, an occasion that emphasizes the importance of creating a vaccine for the incurable illness. This day, which is also known as HIV Vaccine Awareness Day, not only raises awareness but also pays tribute to the dedicated scientists and researchers who are committed to developing a vaccine to prevent HIV/AIDS. Now, again, let's look into some of the takeaways for, important for the competitive exams from the recent news of World AIDS Day that have shared. So the very first point is World Health Organization head. So who is the head of World Health Organization? That is WHO. It's the name is Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Next, we have where is the headquarters of World Health Organization again, which is WHO in short. It's in Geneva, Switzerland. Next, the question can arise, these are some of the points that we have brought up for you guys. These can, arise in any of the form of questions in your competitive exam, like uh, when was the WHO founded and where are the headquarters and etc. etc. So from the perspective of the government exam that you're preparing for, these questions are very important. uh, Again, they are very basic, so if you have like seen somewhere or read somewhere, you can go through it in the video of ours as well. So if you have seen or read or whatever, first you can like whenever it come across, whenever you guys come across to that particular question in your exam, you can easily, that thing in there, that flashback sort of thing in there, that yes, this is the particular thing. at least अगर आपको उस चीज का नाम नहीं पता होगा, तो अगर वो MCQ फॉर्म में अगर आपके सामने आते हैं, तो it becomes very much feasible for you guys to realize out of the four options that this particular is the correct option. So it is very much important for you guys to, keep a memory of that in your head. So yes, let's begin. Next, we were talking about, yes, we talked about the headquarters. We talked about who is the head. Now let's talk about when was WHO founded. So the World Health Organization was founded on 7th of April 1948. Next, who is the parent? Oh, sorry. Yeah, the parent organization of World Health Organization is United Nations. Okay, so the next we have in news, 5,000-year-old great grandfather trees is officially the world's oldest. A 5,000-year-old tree in Chile has been officially recognized as the world's oldest tree. The tree, a Patagonian cypress, is located in the Alaris Costero National Park and is nicknamed as Great Grandfather as it is the oldest. It is the 5,000-year-old tree, so it is the oldest by now. It is estimated to be between like 5,000 years old and 6,500 years old. So it is somewhere between somewhere there between the age of 5,000 to 6,500 years, making it the oldest living organism on Earth. The great grandfather tree is a massive specimen measuring 28 meters tall and 4 meters, that is 13 feet in diameter. So obviously it's going to be very big in the height, length, and the width also. So yes. It is believed to have survived several major climate changes over the centuries. Obviously, when a tree is living up to 5,000 or 6,500 years, it is going to see several changes coming up in the climate. So yes, it has seen major climatic changes over the centuries, including the little ice age also, the global warming thing, the volcano thing, the drought thing, the major climatic thing, whatever came across, that particular tree has seen it all and lived up to the years. So the tree is also a popular tourist destination with the thousands of visitors coming to see it each year. Some sort of exhibition, I should say. Okay, so the next thing we have in line is the from the novel corner. The new book from Ruskin Bond has come up. Ruskin Bond wrote a new book titled The Golden Years. Indian author Ruskin Bond wrote a book titled The Golden Years, The Many Joys of Living a Good Long Life. The Golden Years book is published by HarperCollins India and released on 19th of May 2023, Bond's 89th birthday. Okay, so it was a special also because it was Bond's 89th birthday and it released also on the same day. The Golden Years focuses on Bond's experiences during the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So, till the complete lifespan of his life, he has written into the book and shared all kinds of experiences Ruskin Bond faced in his 60s, in his 70s, and in 80th century. Okay, so we also brought up some of the quintessential points that were there in the book, so which is also important from the perspective of of your exam. So the Golden Years, The Many Joys of Living a Good Long Life is a book by Ruskin Bond, which was published in 2023, which was published recently. The book is a collection of essays and reflections on aging. Like, obviously, as I recently mentioned, that Ruskin Bond has shared his experiences, what he faced when he was in his 60s, when he was in his 70s, and when he was in his 80s. So, yes, the book showcases the reflections when you guys grow up, when the aging comes up, when multiple things comes in your life, and how do you go through it. So the book's essays on that topic as well. Written by Bond in his late 80s, in the book, Bond also shares his thoughts on the joys and challenges of old age. Like, when you become old, what are the little things that brings a smile on your face? It brings joy in your in your life, and what kind of challenges you have to face when you are in the early 80s or when you are in the late 80s. So these kind of things also you are going to come across in the book. So I must recommend this book because it seems to be a great book for each and everybody, because we all are humans, we have to grow old, we have to come across all these life lessons and life challenges also. So yes, let's give it a time for it and give it a shot. Okay, so back to the point. The challenges of old ages are there, as well as his advice on how to make the most of the golden years. As these years, the old age years are called golden years. So the Ruskin Bond book also shares the advices on how can you reap out the major benefits out of it. Like, instead of being sorrowful, how can you be happy? How can you be joyful, etc., etc. So yes, that is also there. Next, Bond has written about the importance of staying active. Like, staying active is necessary for all of us, both physically as well as mentally. He also emphasizes the importance of maintaining a positive attitude and a sense of humor. It is, as it is rightly said, if the mind is positive, the soul is positive, everything around us is going to be positive. So, yes, there is a sense of humor also hidden in all of us. So, the book also emphasizes on being positive mentally, emotionally, as well as a sense of humor should be there. He has also written about the importance of family and friends and the joy of spending time with loved ones. Exactly, the very good point he has mentioned in it. You know, in today's life, we all have become so busy in our lives that we do not come across each and everybody daily, unless and until we have to like visit somewhere, visit somebody, we guys come together for a meetup or a gathering or something like that. That is the only thing when we all, meet and greet sort of thing. So Ruskin Bond has also emphasizes and written in his books, see, there is an importance of having a family and friends around you. So Ruskin Bond in his book has also emphasized the kind of importance that we share with our friends as well as with our family as well as with our loved ones, be it like anybody. So why do you have to have these people in your life? He has also emphasis on that point. Next, he has also written about the beauty of nature and the importance of connecting with the natural world. In order to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, like in your brain, physically, mentally, emotionally, in any form, if you have to be like very much like what do we say, like if you have to be healthy, wealthy, and wise in these areas, you have to be connected to the nature also, because the beauty of nature is something that heals everything. Trust me, if you like, there are days when I also feel low. I just go to my garden area and sit down there for only 5 minutes. You instinctively feels the change, you know, with a snap of a time you are going to be feeling that change in your mood. So it is also necessary to be surrounded with the beauty of nature, and there is some importance in connecting yourself, your soul with the natural world also. So again, Ruskin Bond has also emphasized the importance of nature and the natural world. Next, The Golden Years is a wise and heartwarming book about the joys of aging. It is a book that will inspire readers to embrace the golden years and make the most of their lives. So, in a nutshell, The Golden Years, as I also am a reader, I can read it out from the point that Ruskin Mohan has shared. So, this book is a must read kind of a thing, because it shares each and everything that is important for becoming a, naturally healthy person. So I recommend this book to all of you all. So let's go and read it out, as I also have not read it yet, so I will be reading it and reviewing it for you guys on our channel. Next news that was in the recent highlight was India supplied arms worth rupees 422 crores to Myanmar Junta, UN report reveals. A recent report by the United Nations has unveiled that Indian government-owned companies and private firms in the country supplied arms, dual-use items and raw materials which are of rupees 422 crore, approximately you can say $51 million, to the military junta in Myanmar. The report, titled The Billion-Dollar Death Trade, International Arms Networks That Enable Human Rights Violations in Myanmar, highlights the involvement of UN member states in facilitating this trade, which already directly contributes to human rights violations in Myanmar. Okay, so the next we have news from the Navy area. Vagasya Indian Navy's final Kalvari class submarine begins sea trials. The Indian Navy's sixth and final Kalvari class submarine, Vagasya, has begun its sea trials already. Vagasya is scheduled for delivery to the Indian Navy in early 2024 after completion of these trials. The submarine was launched on 20th April 2022 from the Kanhoji Angri Wet Basin of Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited, that is MDL in short. The Ministry of Defense said MDL has delivered 3 submarines of the project, 75 in 24 months, and the commencement of sea trials of the sixth submarine is a significant milestone. The commencement of sea trials for Vagashia, the sixth and the final Kalvari class submarine, built under the project named Project 75, which signifies a significant stride toward Atmanirbhar Bharat, which means a self-reliant India. These rigorous trials will rigorously evaluate the submarine's propulsion systems, weapons, and sensors, enhancing the Indian Navy's combat capabilities. The commissioning of Vagashia comes at a crucial time as China expands its presence in the Indian Ocean region, highlighting the strategic importance of bolstering India's naval strength. Okay, so here's a list of the names of previous Kalvari class submarines that we have came up with you guys. So the very first is INS Kalvari, next is INS Khanderi, next is INS Karanj, next is INS Vela, and the last one is INS Chakra. So these are also the Kalvari class submarines. The previous five Kalvari class submarines which were there in existence before the sixth one launched the Kalvari Vaghashia. Okay, let's look out for the last but not the least headline of the day. It was IDBI, BOB, and SBI Capital chosen to manage IREDA IPO for renewable energy development. The Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency, that is IREDA in short, is set to go public with an initial public offering, which is also known as IPO. IPO is something when it's open for all, open for the public in the near future. To oversee the significant event, the government has appointed IDBI Capital, Bank of Baroda Capital, and State Bank of India Capital as the lead managers for the initial public offer. The IPO is expected to consist of a 10% stake by the government and a 15% fresh equity issuance by IREDA. In that funding the growth of the renewable energy project financier. Okay guys, that was all for this video. I hope you liked the video and I hope you find these highlights very useful from the context of your government exam or any of the other competitive exam that you guys are preparing. So yes, these are kind of questions, you in every competitive exam, be it like SSC, UPSC, or any of the competitive exam where the current affairs are gonna be there, you guys are going to see some of the questions like this. So yes, I suggest you guys and recommend you guys, A, go through the video, B, just memorize everything that is in there, C, go through that golden years book. It's a must read story. And yes, 4, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel Info Island, and also press the bell icon so as you guys are notified about it whenever we come up with a new video. That's it. Thank you for watching the video, and thank you so much. And yes, so let's keep learning, keep sharing, and keep supporting each other. All the very best for all of your exams. Thank you.